1, 2, 3, 4, 13, 24. 13, 24, 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I always use this one. It's my favorite.
Don't just eat. Enjoy what you eat. Tums has your back.
Tums has your back. Yeah, because if you can't eat it, just eat it anyways.
I walk this road, I walk the line, I walk this wide within my mind, and it's me I choose to find my own freedom. I see the signs, they are divine. Wake me up from this hell that I'm in. Wake me up from the loneliness inside. Wake me up from the dream that lives within my mind. I create my thoughts, they are divine. They say balance, it is the key
Bonjour Créatrix.
to our own destiny. We can live each other. And who are they but you and me? In the all of me, I am.
You are. My nose is kind of grippy. Happy Thursday. Anyone else feel like time is like accelerating and you're always saying the same thing? Like, it always feels like I'm saying Happy Thursday, but it's like every 7 days, right? How's it going, Creatrix? Did you sleep good? I had the weirdest night, I want to say ever, but no, not ever, but just I, around 10 p.m. Eastern time, I looked at Lily and I was like, we're going to bed soon. And she just gave me that, oh, okay, I'm not even tired look. Anyways, we went to bed before 10:30. I was in Matrix Man's live stream, and at one point I was like, I'm so sleepy. I'm not gonna be able to like stay till the end of the stream, and I didn't. Anyways, I fell asleep right almost away, but then I woke up like boom at like 104, and on the 10th, so it said 10:04 on my screen, and it was like as soon as I saw the 10:04, I was like boom, even more wide awake. I fell back to sleep around 4 a.m. And then when I woke up at 5, Lily was on the couch. And I looked at her and I said, the cat woke me up. And she looks at me. She's like,
He had been there for like 2 hours sleeping.
and she's like, no, the cat didn't wake you up. He's been here the whole time. I was like, no, the cat woke me up. And she's like, no, it wasn't. I was like, okay, well, then the apparition cat woke me up, right? Because I was sure I saw the cat and felt the cat wake me up. Anyways, we ended up falling asleep for real after that. What? What if we have a ghost cat? We don't have a ghost cat, honey. Um,
Oh, sorry, I just kicked him in the face.
now she's kicked the cat in the face. Everything's fine.
You were here.
You're doing it now, Creatrix. I'm in the process of replacing the side door on my house, removing the old one with a no longer needed doggy door, more security. You had a doggy door? I've never had a doggy door my whole life.
I was
Um,
fit through the doggy door.
I've not ever really seen doggy doors in like Northeast Ontario or Northeast Quebec. It's just too cold. I'm not saying that there's not a possibility that people have them, but it's not common enough for me to have seen in my life per se, except for when I lived or, passed through cities and stuff. Creatrix, I slept soundly, but I woke up at 2 a.m. and made a video. Oh my gosh, you're so motivated. Then I went back to bed. Roar, that's awesome.
I didn't fall asleep till like 7.
Yeah, Lily didn't fall asleep till 7. Um, yeah, I'm not so motivated when I'm not sleeping. I don't really manifest anything. If anything, I'll ask myself, like, should I be doing something? And then it's like, no. And I'm just lying horizontal most of the time and lucid dreaming, to be honest. In and out of a trance kind of thing, lucid dreaming, and just allowing for the colors to play within my third eye and just do what they do.
It's really bright in here.
Yeah, I need it for the cards. Are you gonna like put a wall up in its place, Creatrix, or are you getting an or like are you putting a wall up in its place? A Home Depot dude is coming over this morning to get the exact measurements. Then we'll have the installer come back another day to install. Our dog door was when Moxie was alive. Our R.I.P. Rest in peace, Moxie girl. Roar.
Rip.
Yeah. Was she like whitish and hairy? I don't know why. I just saw like a white hairy dog.
So like testing.
Okay, Creatrix. No, replacing the entire door to a solid door. Roar. I wonder what the Home Depot dude's name is going to be. I don't know. I feel like there might be a synchronicity coming. First card up, by the way, is card number 3, Solitude. Solitude. And I'm going to jump right in with... Is that what you're doing? Yeah. To one of these herbal astrology. The herbal astrology oracle. Creatrix, I know. I can't wait to see what Home Depot brings. Always fun for sure. Yeah. I find that the last couple of years sometimes with like either delivery people or just people in general that have a job to do in or out of a home can be like so like differently awkward than it ever was before in my lifetime. But yeah, I find that when people come to install something or check stuff, the names again that they have, right? The name. Lion's Mane. Roar. I love it. Card number 18. Lion's Mane. Leadership. Roar. Well, that's apropos of these times right now. Leadership. Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay, it's that one time where hardly anybody's in the stream. We're just gonna edit this part. I know, I don't know how to edit. I don't think you can edit a stream. I just like spilled
can
half my
edit.
water that I drank on my lap. I kind of missed my mouth halfway.
No, I want water.
Well, get yourself some. I'm busy working. I can't help you.
Can you?
No, I'm busy working.
Please?
No, Lily.
Please?
Come on.
I will die with that water, so it's your fault if I don't.
Yeah, it's like somewhere in the future that door will ultimately be removed completely because my... Lily, stop! Will be removed completely because my bigger plans for this house involve removing that entry point completely. But this is the best I can do for now.
How do
Yeah.
you know the answer part?
Lily, come on, honey. What? I'm being harassed in the workplace,
I'm
guys.
not
I need some
being
help here.
harassed.
I need some
Mom,
backup.
you're
I'm
not
being
in the-
harassed in the
You're not
workplace.
in the workplace.
I am
You're
in
sitting-
my workplace. I
sitting
work from
down-
home,
you're
online.
You're sitting in a chair talking to a screen. That's not a workplace.
I'm sitting in a chair talking to a screen. This is how my child perceives me. Roar. Thanks, baby. This is what she thinks of my job. You're sitting in front of it on a chair talking to a screen, Mom. Yeah.
Normally you're sitting on the floor, so.
Oh my God. Hey, Trisky. Okay, so I found a music box. What's the
I'm in my
song.
workplace though. I'm eating a
You're in your workplace? You're a child. You're not allowed to work. Be childlike.
You be all like.
I'm trying. Trace says, oh, little Rose, your mom is working.
Little Rose.
Little Rose.
I hate her.
She says she hates when you
Trace.
call her that, Trace. Keep it up. Keep it up. Don't you suck up to her, Trace. You keep calling her that.
Trace, how old are you?
Okay, I gotta get back to the comment. I hope nobody actually saw me like spill all that water earlier. I'm still wet. Trace B. Yeah. I found it on. Yeah, I will in a minute. Could you stop? You're being so like childlike.
You just said I need to be childlike.
Let me finish my sentence.
Uh,
Found it on top of Mama's closet. And what song? I don't know. London Bridge. Oh my God. I got nauseous. I got nauseous with tears.
Mom spilled water on her. Making me mad.
London
so I can spill
Bridge.
water on myself.
Whoa, Trace. That makes me dizzy. I'm gonna go get Lily's water so she just kind of has something to put in her mouth besides the duct tape that I would put over it. But you know, shh, we don't do that. We don't do that. It's frowned upon. Duct tape and headphones, baby. Seriously though. Brought water to
Blah.
the. You brought water to it. She should be fine. Okay, it's like no bagel.
Blah.
Oh, Lily, come on.
Blah.
Okay, it's like no bagels in the house, so I'm eating chocolate. Yummy chocolate trees.
It's bring your kid to work day.
It's bring my kid to work day. Come pull some cards, do something. Go wash the toilet. What kind of chocolate? Okay, it's like
Ice cream sandwich.
Lily's eating an ice cream sandwich, and I'm having a deja vu right now. And where London Bridge is falling down, this is right in front of me, Trace. This actually comes from London, baby. My sister, when she went to London, baby, where she had offered for me to go, but I was like, nope, I ain't going there with you. And she brought this back for me. It's just a trinket. It's just a small thing, but it's always been a sync for me. And this is before I started my YouTube channel and connected with so many people in the UK, right? But it's one of my little thingamajiggies. Okay, lion's mane. Let's do this. Whew. Leadership. Sacred masculine. Leadership. Ambition. The provider. Strong-willed. Spiritual power. Lion's mane has been used as a food and medicine for well over 2,000 years in the high mountain regions of Asia. Its nickname includes
Asia?
the bearded tooth or the pom-pom mushroom. In traditional Chinese medicine, it is referred to as hutu gu or monkey head mushroom. And in Japan, it's called yaba ushitake. Yaba ushitake. During China's drastic periods, Buddhist monks were said to use lion's mane as a nutritive food and in tea to enhance focus and brain power during meditation. I think that Annie talked to me about lion's mane not long ago.
Mom, my water's empty.
Oh, come on, Lily. It's not even funny to me anymore.
I'm kidding. Well, it is, but still. I drank it really fast.
Oh, Trace, I love you so much. Do you see how I named the stream and I put like 10, 11, 22 with a train? I was going to put ballerina slippers, but I didn't. I chose the train instead. Trace, the ballerina is gone in the music box. Whoa. Do you remember her? Do you remember her being there though? Just wondering, like if you have the memory of her in there. That is such a Saint Creatrix. Okay, so he came and he left. His name is Heath, like the candy bar. To me, Heath is Heath Ledger. And we were just talking in the last or the before last stream about A Knight's Tale, the movie with Heath Ledger in it. So remember I was wondering what the Home Depot guy's name was going to be. He's already come and gone. That was pretty handy. He is a good measurer, right? Creatrix, he's a good measurer. He came and gone already. And his name is Heath, which is a complete, like again, synchronicity to, I can't remember if it was the last stream or the before last. Because my time and memory bank of time is not so good. And I'm not attached to carrying anymore. But yeah, so it is a huge sync. Your middle name is Heather Creatrix? Boom, even bigger. Awesome. Yeah, Trace, that was fast. I didn't expect it to be during the stream. Well, when somebody's handy, eh? Get in here, measure, and get the fuck out, Heath. Go away, Heath. Hey, get in here, measure, and go. I know. This is why I'm alone. Get in here, measure, and go. Trey specified, yes, I remember the ballerina, but I didn't remember the song. Roar. I would wonder, like I'm sitting here right now trying to remember what my music box or Snow Globe songs were when I was a kid, and it's a complete blank. I can't remember. I can see a certain Snow Globe that my dad brought me when I was like in grade 6 or 7. I can see myself receiving it and how just overjoyed I am because it's so beautiful. I can see me loving it, moving it around in different places that I've lived until I'm an adult, and then all of a sudden it disappears and it's gone. I don't know if I gifted it, if it got destroyed by the kids after they were born. Like, I have no clue, and I can't imagine the song. But I can see it in my mind's eye. Creatrix, he was a good measurer. He said all the moldings around the door will be removed as well. So this is a good improvement. Out with the old. Roar. Hey, Louisiana Skywatch, Jen, caught alive. At work with people in here, so I'm going to put headphones on and listen and smile with y'all. But I might not be able to type much. Okay. You're like a little fly on the wall. I love it. Oh, love you, sweetie. Happy Thursday. Yes, Trace, exactly. Holy shitballs. Could it have been a portent? Portent. I don't use that word out loud so much. Portent of finding the music box to come? Where you say, it took me right back to my London dream a few days ago. Yup. You woke up in London. Did you find the music box in the closet in the morning? In the morning, in the evening, or the afternoon type of thing? Hey, Wolf Dude. I'm just like a quarter of the way through Lion's Mane. Okay. In traditional Chinese medicine, lion's mane is used to combat the life force deficiency. It nurtures the liver, the spleen, the lung, the heart, the kidneys, the gut, and it even fights cancer. Modern scientific research has proven that lion's mane is a nutrient-dense fungus with many healing properties, such as stimulating growth of neurons in the brain and helping neurological conditions. Hey Jess, what up? Flat waterer. Flat waterer, good one. Oh, you didn't see what I did with my water earlier, did you? Don't scroll back to the beginning of the stream where I spilled water all over myself when I was drinking. Don't go look at that. Trace, I found it yesterday around 5. Around 5, it would have been, I don't remember with the time difference if the UK changed their time. So it would have been, if it was 5 your time. Ah, shit, I can't do the time zone difference with your time zone, my time zone. But it would have been like 8 or 9 London time. Right before dark. Yeah. So it would have been dark in London. I'm just throwing a bunch of stuff out there with the randomness sometimes, Trace. Something comes up, right? Hi, Alex. Hey, beautiful people. Bonsoir, Michelle, Geneviève, Marie. Comment ça va, Alexandre? Sandor. Feels weird to call you Alexandre because that's not really your name. Sandor. Comment ça va, Sandor? Jess. I know, eh? Okay. How's everything going? Lion's mane has the ability to assist nerve growth factor, which enables the brain to heal itself, thereby assisting with cognition, memory retention, and mental performance. The way in which this nutritive fungus is capable of expanding perception and mental skills is attributed to the powers of Mercury. Also known as the messenger of the gods, Mercury is a great communicator, representing brilliance, intelligence, and the free flow of energy. Lion's mane is also governed by the sun. It's a great provider of vitality, longevity, resilience, and adaptability. Whew. Okay, there's still more. Trace, I think London is about 6 hours ahead. I didn't think about the time. Yeah, it stands out that London dream, morning, finding it at night. The fact that the Queen died, was it exactly on your birthday, Trace, or just before, just after? Right? When the Queen passed, transitioned, or that it was announced, whatever version of that timeline you want to believe in, right? I'm not here to debate if she was already passed and it just got announced. But what was officially as the number for us, was it exactly? It was. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so the Queen passed on your birthday, dreaming about London, finding the music box with the London. The ballerina is missing from the music box. That's the part that's funky to me. And here is where it's like, whoa, if I would have followed my instinct, if this would have been even more like in our face visual, but I didn't. I went with the train because the emoji I was going to put today as the live stream was the ballerina, this, right? I don't know if you guys see it as the two ballerina slippers when I pop it up, but I changed it. I was like, no, that's too personal of sinks. I was thinking there's inner sinks within the sinks of more sinks within ballet slippers for me. I never did ballet, by the way. Not for real. But the ballerina's missing in the music box you just found with London. Whoa. And that the Queen passed, transitioned on your birthday, Trace. And the fact that it's an 8. The 8, we just had the eclipse and the moon with the full moon with on the 8th. And sorry to anybody who doesn't decode stuff, and I'm just like sitting here and I look all like weird and stuff, but it's too big what Trace's stuff is for me to not pop off, just the stuff that comes up. I'm going to continue, and at some point I'm going to finish reading this card because I've started at least 10-15 minutes ago, and then I'll pull some other cards, Trace, and maybe there'll be some keywords or anything else that can pop up to assist. Oh gosh, I got the UK stuck in my glasses. Hey, Magic Bus. Okay, the guidance. Let's see what's up for this. Loves you, Trace. Sandor, thank you for changing it. I love it. Sandor. The sands of time. Sandy. Okay. The lion is a symbol of power, animus, the primordial essence within the sacred masculine that expresses itself as relentless determination, ambition, focus, and will. Rawr. When we meet lion's mane, we immediately feel a regal and generous presence. Experience is the word that wanted to come out, but the word that's written is presence. When out of balance, vanity and overconsumption block the flow of love coming in to inspire ambition. Whoa, that is such a sync, because before I came into the stream, I was outside feeding a squirrel and thinking how one of the stages of the whole like awakening and growing and embodiment is the right having to pass right through like the vanity part, let go of the ego and not, you know what I mean, be the it's just me shining and it's about everyone shining. And so the shedding of the vanity, like having to get through the shedding of the vanity and the ego to have that like epic humble pride, right? The knowing that someone is like, I'm the shits, but that person knows like so is everybody else, right? That raw humble pride, loves that. Power is not powerful when you put others or yourself down. Yeah, one of the yuckiest things is like the jokes and the sarcasm that people make about themselves or other people's bodies and all the stuff. Like there's a fine line between like exquisite humor that can make you like laugh to your toes and giggle and think like just like, whoa, this is hilarious, to that, okay, this is typical Matrix humor. Most people would find this funny, but it's mean. It's just fucking plain old mean. You're just being mean, right? It's not funny if one person is potentially like crying inside, not because they're a pussy and offended, but because you're just being mean, right? There's a kindness that can be had within humor that is so uplifting and elevating for the greater good of the all, where you can be like poking at someone for their biggest shadows and idiosyncrasies, and they still feel proud of themselves that they have that shadow because they know it's a part of them and who they are that helps them to thrive, but that it's not how they're defined. So I don't know if that made sense the way that I said it, but the power of humor. The universe doesn't recognize sarcasm, so when you put your own body down or other people's body downs, you're keeping the paradigm of certain things always in play, right? Yes, Sandor, the Sandman is back. Oui, nous sommes tous parfaits. Yes, everybody perfect. You perfect too. You are a welder. Rawr, I am a welder. I just don't have a welder right now, but I do know how to weld. You are a welder of raw power, and it might be destructive when consequences are overlooked. Lead your life from a place of compassionate leadership, and the rest will flow. Whew. That's powerful. Super powerful. I'm going to start with a goddess trace. I want to get into some feminine. I'm going to grab fairy card too for what we were talking about. Rawr. Right on. Just gonna go with the goddess deck, fairy, and we'll see if there's anything else called to see like kind of asking with the intent of clarifying the London, the dream, the music box, the cube. X. Anybody having any X? X marks the spot, especially symbolism stand out. Boom. Jansu. When I was saying Sandor earlier, Sandor, inside of me I was saying Sanny and Jansu. And dude, here you are. I love you. How's everything going? Loves when you call me Jean. Okay, I need to calm down, slow down a little bit. Too excited. Janelle is my mama. Roar, Trace B. Janelle. Janelle, 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 January. The Elle is coming up so much. Oh my gosh, Janelle. No, Trace, I can't make this shit up. Oh my. I know. Mama, Janelle's closet. Yup. Yup. Okay, Shakti, transformation. She has her fingers here, Trace. That stands out. Just the third eye movement, activity, colors passing through. This was on the bottom of the deck as well when I grabbed the goddess. I didn't hold it up, but it stood out that she was on the bottom, and then boom, she's what came up. Card number 4, 5. 4 and 5 is 9. The purple, the golden, the bracelet, very Wonder Woman-y, right? That psh, 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 psh. Remember that? That like, I don't still do it. I stopped doing it when they restarted to put out Wonder Woman and glorify her in like this reality, because it's like, no, you don't get it, right? Like but yeah, the psh, psh, right? The holding up. Jansu, I've been struggling to get going lately. What do you mean, sweetie? Like energy-wise? A lot of people, you know what I was seeing, and I'm popping in to certain things, just going to get like really quick. I'm not listening to like the whole like things, you know what I mean, but getting like a quick words or quick syncs, quick updates, or really going into vids or live streams really quick, just to like go check the scope, the range of the comments, testing the temperature collectively for where people are at. And Jansu, I got people that, you know, I don't know. It's not Soul Tribe per se, but it's in the line of people everywhere. And I'm going to get like, trying to get comments and stuff like outside wise to see. And it's like, people have stayed home this week from work 2 days in a row that never take time off, for example. People questioning and really thanking, and I can feel like the gratitude. I can feel that people are crying as they comment. Thanks for talking about this. I was going to bring my cat to the vet because my cat is acting up, or my cat's not acting the normal. Excuse my throat chakra is like super like whoa today. So it like brings people, like grounds people, anchors people in right now to see that other people are going through certain things. I got women who are like way past the menopause, you know, stage, talking about how, you know, their boobs are like huge and there's activity in their stomach as if they're pregnant or as if they're going to have their menses, right? And this is huge. Excuse me so much. The constant flow and shifting of the energies right now and amplifying, and they're delicate. They are very soft. But the kickback of, because the energies are so delicate and soft and amplified and full of love, the kickback and the projections exterior is huge, right? So as beautiful as it is, it's amplifying the chaos. It's amplifying the energies around of like feeling drained when we go somewhere. And it can feel like you've been out all day long in public, but you just ran into a store to grab like something really quick. But it's the same feeling as if you had like, when we went and did groceries yesterday, it was like, when we got back home and it's out of my control, we take a cab. So it's not like, we do what we do and we get back here when choose the cab and the timing. And when we got back home, it was like we had quested and hunted for like days and weeks. Like I wanted to look at the time and the date on the calendar to validate that I hadn't been gone so long as what it felt like to be out in the world. The heaviness of it with the bliss of beauty energy that's all around, but the kickback, the pushback, or the intensity, right? It's huge. Gentleness on self, on the body, on allowing when you got to push through, but take at least the little pauses to really ground, anchor in, and breathe. Dream time's amplified. Dream time is real time. There's a lot of work going on astrally within. What's not happening in real time is happening in dream time. So especially if you're in a reality right now where you're kind of isolated, or a lot of people are not expressing themselves to you and you're not having a lot of interactions, well, you are in dream time. It's happening while you're asleep. So waking up and feeling not refreshed is happening as well, right? A lot. Because a lot is coming up in dreams, not everybody's having the sweetest, happiest dream time. It's so much energy and emotions in dream time that waking up exhausted as well. Whew, that all just flowed right out, but it's huge. Hey, Dean HD. How's everything going, dude? Jansu. Sandor's asking how's Adam, and Jansu says I wouldn't know. Haven't heard of him in about 6 or more months, but I was having heart pains this morning and I texted him. I'm worried because we're heart connected. Yup. I get it, Jansu. I have connections throughout my whole body with so many people right now that I'm blessed because it doesn't manifest pain for me, but the pangs I will feel of where there was a day last week where if I would have had internet in the moment that it happened, I would have either went live or made a community post or a video saying like, who just hurt themselves right now? Like, who are you okay? Like, because the energy of what the pang into my right knee, or was it my right or my left? Oh fuck, I can't remember now. It was so intense, so out of the blue, and it wasn't my pain. It was phantom pain. I know the difference now, right? I know the difference. And it was so that, like just who is this? And then it didn't even matter who it was. It was just amplify healing. Yeah. And Adam's passed through my awareness, Jansu, in the last 48, 72 hours, but I have not seen, talked, haven't, right, zero contact since even before the 6 months. The last time I saw or know of Adam is when we were chatting in a FaceTime, and he was behind you and he said hello to me. Okay, Trace, if you're still here, and there could be something in here. I know she came up not long ago as well, and I think you were here that time. I could be wrong. Shakti, transformation. Wonderful changes afoot in your life when the Hindu goddess Shakti comes to support you. All of your longing, desire, and focus on something better in your life, coupled with your willingness to do the work, has ignited the life force energy of the great goddess. She responds to you now by bringing you your heart's desire. Trace, if you're still here, what's coming up is that you have to allow for the wish to come through. Know that now is the perfect time to move into the highest version of yourself. Are you ready for this change you so badly wanted? Everything depends on how honest and clear the clarity you have been and how willing you are to explore the ways of being authentic in the world. You have the magical feminine divine energy of the creator goddess Shakti to help you when you become open to doing things differently. You are stepping up into your destiny. Do so wisely and without guile, and you will be amazed at the way the world awakens with breathtaking beauty. Trace, I've been pushing back on the move. Are you sure you're pushing back? Are you just allowing for the divine timing of it? And it doesn't make sense from the linear perspective. There's a reason you're pushing back. Half the reason you're using the term that you were pushing back, it just feels too fast. Yeah. It is fast, but it doesn't have to be, is what's coming through, Trace. What's coming through is that a part of you has already lived throughout the last years, all the last goodbyes and all the choices that you have to make now. So it's like really about allowing it. Ask for help and think outside of the box is what's coming up, Trace. Think outside of the box. Ballerina's not missing in the box because she's not supposed to be boxed up. She's not supposed to be boxed up. She's not supposed to be in the box. She's free. She's not missing. She's free. Yeah, she's free. She's not missing. There's a part of you that is a reflection of me, Trace, whereas we don't do things the same way as others, and we always get her done somehow. And how your daughter assisted you by just coming in and let's do this. You know what I mean? Like, it could be a replication of that that's going to happen as well, where you're doing like the baby steps, which seem like baby steps to you, but they're not. They're not, because it's so many more layers than just you, Trace. This isn't just your house. There's a lineage to it. That's why it feels, you know what I mean? It's in and out of time because it's more than you. Right? Think outside the box. I don't know. I just started thinking too much, but yes, Trace, she is free, as are you. Sandor, also, I'm feeling dizzy sometimes. Been going on for about 4 or 5 days. Rar. I've been seeing Angel Fishy's comments throughout certain things. This morning specifically, she says she's waking up at 3 a.m., Sandor, like with nausea and dizziness. I've had it pass through as well. Lily too, to a certain degree. She's not even sleeping regularly. But yeah, the dizziness for sure. I find that anyone who always has it that comes through sporadically, it's just amplified right now. And I wonder to what point tomorrow could be maybe the peak of it, or it's either gonna like drastically go away tomorrow or be even more, is the way that I and I think it depends on everybody. Exactly, Trace. The Trinity, right? It's like a lineage of the great grandmother's home, then mama's, now mine. Yeah. And when what's coming up too when I was saying think outside the box, is that, is there a part of you that's doing it this way, but because it's what has always been done, or is what is seems normal to do, but is there something else that is meant for you? And you know what? You know, when you want something, nothing is ever fast enough. So why does it feel like it's going too fast? Is it your timeline? Does it have to be fast? Like, I don't know. Are you meant to just keep the house and not even do all this purging stuff right now? Right? Just because cards come up and people say spiritually, like, get rid of this and get rid of that, are you supposed to not be doing that? One of the weirdest things I found in the last couple of years, when you find reflections and people who do certain things and have certain perspectives that are alike, when you're that one fucking oddball that it's like, none of this resonates with me, none, right? It doesn't matter if it should, could, or would, none of it does. None. Like, that doesn't apply, or there's a differentness, or when everybody's supposed to be going left, of all of those who are supposed to be the ones who turn towards the left, are you still supposed to be going right? And not in a bad way, in the best way ever. Shit, I don't know if that makes sense, but... Okay, this one is good, Trace. Wow. I remember I said earlier, it's about allowing the wish to come through. And right here, be very honest and clear now about what you wish to manifest in your life. Write it on paper. That's manifestation step 1. I cannot help but notice this lady's socks. I'm on a sock spree right now, meaning I really don't like or enjoy socks. So what do? I get the most like funkiest socks ever so that I do enjoy them. Right? So if you hate socks, what do? Get the wildest, most amazing socks ever so that you can't hardly wait to put your socks on. Right? So these are like one of mine right now. They're very high and they're very pink and they make me happy. But I love stripy socks. And the stripy socks are a sync with something I saw yesterday with Corey McKinnon. The tree energy. The tree energy. It's in the roots. The answers are in the roots. The answers are in the roots. The roots are still yours even if the land is different. You're not leaving anything behind. That all is yours still inside of you, Trace. Anybody who's passing through or listening specifically, boom, I opened it right to the right page. Just because it's like decoding and saying Trace often, grab what resonates as well. This is bigger than just, one thing is what's coming through. So take it or leave it, but that's what's coming through. One of the simplest manifestation techniques is to write down what you wish to manifest, whether it's an idea, a wish, or a dream. Be honest with yourself and very clear about what it is you wish to happen. Once it exists on paper, it actually exists in the physical world. Can it really be that simple? In a word, yes. Another way to do this is to say, I wish to manifest, and then insert da-da-da, something better in my life. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Okay, no, I'm not reading that. Keep a lookout for signs that appear along the way. Follow the advice of the signs. Follow the sinks, they lead the way. One of the hardest things too is that within the stripping of timelines throughout the collective, as other people's timelines, perspectives, higher selves, and things come into play, it's changing everything. And the thing you thought you wanted is different, or the road to get there. We're in such uncharted territory that every single thing we think is through our linear matrix mind of what is possible, yet we're the map makers that are going to get through to the other side of what's actually possible. Sandor, at night is the worst. The room rotates with me when I quickly turn over to the other side of me, but everything will be fine. Yes, it will. The shift is huge, Sandor, for real, sweetie. I go so slow when I move at night. My bones feel like almost jello-y sometimes in there.
Meanwhile, I'm all hyper.
Yeah, she's hyper at night. Love you too, Creatrix. Thank you, Sandor. I can't get enough of the black right now and the white. It's weird. Okay, I'm gonna pull another goddess. Yeah, that's a weird sync card for me too, the manifestation and the writing it down. I'm not even drawing right now a lot. Not even putting lines down without words. I need a break after. I've been on for 52 minutes. Branwen, forgiveness. Put it away. Card number 7. Sometimes life invites us into conditions that challenge us to the core. As the Celtic goddess Branwen forgave those who caused her her own death by a broken heart, she asks you to set yourself free from the seeds of resentment that will surely choke the life out of your dreams. We are wounded by others, and we weave stories about our hurts and losses that live on in our hearts and minds. We come to distrust the potential of love and connection. No matter what your story or when it began, forgiveness is the key to freedom here. Forgiveness allows for mending and repair, opening the heart to give and to receive. If you need to forgive yourself or others, now is the time to do it. Just do it. Just do it. Keep your heart open and you can begin again. Only beauty, freedom, and treasures are found in the spirit of forgiveness. Goddess Branwen is here to support you. I'm going to read the alignment message. Sometimes we intentionally or unintentionally cause hurt or pain to others. Sometimes the actual real motive is to hurt. Now is the time for self-inventory and making amends. Your alignment task is to be 100% accountable. Your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs, your motives, your actions. You are not doing this, however, to experience forgiveness from someone else or even from yourself. It's to have the strength and fortitude to just be accountable and take responsibility for your actions. In this way, neither guilt or shame can take root in your heart. Just stand empowered and humble with your head high, no matter what the consequence says. You will always be the beneficiary of such an act. The goddess Branwen says, deep healing comes from this kind of courage and respect. Is Canterbury here? For real? Is you here, Canterbury? I was feeling you, dude. You did come. You did. Roar. Thank you, dude. I dreamed about you the other day, dude, and then when I woke up in the morning was your video. How's everything going, Canna Bear? I can't bear it that you're here. Whee! Hey, Dawn Morning. Thumbs up. Thumbs up to you, sweetie. Oh my gosh. I wrote in my comment on your vid earlier, like, I'm tickling your toes. And I was like, oh my gosh, I hope that's okay. Like in a virtual, like, jokey, just kind of like, me tickling your toes kind of way. I was like, hope that's okay. Okay, I really, there's finally more. There's finally more people, but I gotta take a quick break. Guys, I've been on for exactly like 60-something minutes. Exactly 60-something minutes. Hey, Ism, he sees you. I'm gonna leave with just a little bit of music box, right? I won't be super long, but I need to move. I need to move it. He loves it. Is no problem. I'm just stopping in to say, hey, before I head to the office for a few hours. What's your office, Ism? Me's too curious now. If I've ever asked you, I can't remember. What kind of office? What do you do in there? What do you do in your office? I know, Dawn. That's why it's like, I can feel my toes. It's awesome. Yeah. That's why it's like in the cutest, most just like rah toes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Loves you, sweetie. Thanks for coming in. What? Are you kidding me? Trace, oh my goodness. A bear's on my music box? I'm gonna send you the peck? Holy shift balls. It's not here yet. It's not here yet. Ooh, neato. He's gonna show it. I had a dream about somebody's palm the other day. Me's not even joking. I sent him in the dream. In the dream, I looked at his palm as if I was reading his palm, but then I woke up. That's so cool. It's funky. Once somebody grabbed my hand with my consent and he looked at my lines and he's like, you have 3 children. And I was like, no, I don't. I have 2. And he was like, oh. And I was like, it's okay. I dream of the 3rd sometimes, so I'm kind of prepared, but it's still weird. And he was like, oh, there's a 3rd. There's a 3rd. I was like, oh, okay. And boom, there she is. Oh my gosh, it's a bear with a basket. Is that a bluebird in the basket? Is that a blue bird in the basket? I can't tell. There's butterflies. Hang on, guys. Roses in the corner. If they're not roses, they're roses now. There's infinity. Look at the infinity right there, Therese. Boom. Oh, by the way, when I took my break, says 99 on the screen. Thanks, guys. When I took my break, the train whistle was passing through. So that's why I was like getting antsy and saying, I gotta go now, I gotta go now. The train whistle was passing through. Roar. That is so epic. Oh my gosh. We had like one of the same like little ones. I can't remember what the drawing was though. With the the little baby pyramid, the way that it is, I had that too. Wow. Thank you, Trace. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whoa. There's a bear. Can-A-Bear. How's everything? Good to see you, Genevieve. Anyone else watch the eclipse? I didn't have a view of it. I had the energy though, but not the vision part. I seen some epic pictures and some really whoa stuff, but the energy was there, believe me. Whoa. Oh, we're doing good. Okay, Dawn, need to take a walk too. Gonna keep moving, be right back. Yes, Can-A-Bear. Music boxes are underrated. Indeed. Oh my gosh, yeah. Thank you, Cretrix. I hadn't got to the comment yet. I found the most amazing ceramic hand at the thrift store last night, a palmistry, sending the pic to Genevieve. He's going to share it again, just so that it matches with the chat. Right? Just so it matches with the chat. Sandor, I've been to the office. I usually go to the toilet in the afternoon. You better be looking at the screen, Sandor. It's 14:27 Eastern Time. My screen says so. Whoop whoop. Speaking of toilets, sink. Really? Oh my gosh, it's not life size? So if it's 10 times bigger, it's like this big? Annie D. Hey, sweetie. I don't know why Sandor decided to put that toilet comment on, but it matches my screensaver. Yeah, Sandor, talk to the hand. I love this hand. It's amazing. The thrift store will put a price on the palm with a washable marker in red, but some of it's sunk into the ceramics, so now I need to spend some time bleaching it out. Are you going to paint its nails, sweetie? Whee! I can't help it. The sink, because you sent me nail polish and then like got a big hand that's 10 times bigger than yours. That cracks me up. Can't make that up. Annie says, I'm 13 minutes behind, but you're saying outside the box, right as I'm taking gemstones outside of a box. Trace that toilet pic. Oh, yeah. It's a good one, eh? Oh, you can't tell the story if Annie's not here in chat. She can't be behind. Trace, I put fake flowers in a toilet outside on a fence line just to deter someone from buying the house next door. How petty. I don't think that's petty. I think it's imaginative. I've always dreamed of a toilet outside. Remember, Can-A-Bear? It's one of the first comments I ever made in one of your videos.
We had a toilet outside.
About having a toilet. Oh, no, it's gone now.
Well, I said I have.
Yeah, if it was mine, I would have done something with it, but it's not the same. I'd want a toilet at the street and put some decorations on it and some weird ass little signs. Change the signs once in a while. A trees.
Lemonade stand. Make your own.
Oh yeah, we were thinking of having a toilet and then but it be a lemonade stand and that's inside the toilet.
Mom.
See how she does that mom thing?
Okay. Put up a sign. Put the toilet. The sign says, "Make your own lemonade."
Yeah, the sign saying make your own lemonade. But I was thinking the fresh lemonade in the toilet as the pitcher. Yeah, remember? Yeah, exactly, Canterbury. Yeah, haha. When I tried to put the regular toilet in my Airstream. Yeah. And then I was like saying I would put it like with decorations inside, like near the road or something. Trace, this toilet was so broken and cracked up. I love it. D Case has a mannequin, right? He's got his upside down. I don't know if he turned her or him right side up, but he's got an upside down mannequin in his yard. I don't know if he's still got it. I think so. But okay, I gotta pull a card. Oh my gosh. Card number 8, Stability, Sea Turtle. Yeah. Right on. Canterbury. I made a couple of wooden compost toilets since then. The bucket chuck it method is simpler. Yeah, simpler than the real toilet. All heavy and stuff too, eh? Oh my gosh. It's just poop. Oh my gosh. Sea turtle, stability. Operating from a stable base is advantageous. If you need help and guidance, ask for it. You are loved and supported. Delve deeply into the study of something rather than just skimming the surface. Don't push so hard for what you want all the time. Instead, set an intention or direction and just simply flow towards it. Not every journey needs to be a difficult one with drama. Rar. Right on, Trace. Catrix, have a great day, y'all. Speaking of toilet, nature calls. Right on. Love you, sweetie. Sandor. I hope the cold doesn't come because I have to go to the toilet indoors and I don't like to shit on the porcelain. Put socks on it. Put socks on top or something, Alex. Make yourself a little like padded seat or something. Ooh, put wood on top of the porcelain. Trace, I should have known you're a sock girl. I like showing my socks off to 313. Roar. Oh. I can't even find half my socks. So I have to get other ones. Yes, I gotta see them. I was gonna send you these last night, but I didn't. I was like one hunk of pink last night. I was so pink that it was like, am I a bubblegum or am I a Pepto-Bismol? I don't even know. Like head to toe. I hadn't dressed in so much pink since like 2005 or 6. It's funny. Yeah. ENED. Oh my gosh, gee. I wrote a poem about my striped and or dotted socks. Maybe I'll find it someday. Hey, level water. F and I. What does that mean? Trace B, pink lady. Yeah, but you know when you're like, I know I went overboard because, okay, I know I went overboard. I know I went overboard because Lily likes to match stuff, right? She's into things that agencé and matched and it flows, right? And I'm the opposite. Like if it don't match, I'm wearing that. So when I put my pink shirt, pink leggings, pink knee socks, and pink robe on me, I was like, whoa, that's a lot. But Lily will like it because I match. And she said that was a lot too. So I think it was like an overflow. It made me feel like in 2005 when I had my restaurant and then I got separated, you know what I mean? And then I moved into my apartment above and I painted my room bubblegum pink. It reminded me of that. Like it was like I was like a whole like pink wave coming through. I don't know what kind of like feminine energy like I needed to harness there, and I don't think I'm even done because I still got the socks on. Oh my gosh. Oh my, kiss me. Kiss me, I'm Irish. Ooh, what is that? It's gum. I thought it was like clay or something. That's gross. Please don't come near my hair with gum. I'm not joking. Ooh. Don't let that fall on the ground. Gum in the 3-second rule don't work.
Is it 5?
You're supposed to eat one piece of gum at a time. What are you, a child?
Yes, I am.
How many pieces of gum are in your mouth right now?
They're not in my mouth. Outside. I've been playing with this for like a while.
Well, I might be bald because she's gonna get that caught in her hair, and then we're gonna shave her head. Ooh.
It's like pulling glue in off your face.
Canna Bear, what are you, a child? Well, oh my gosh, she didn't even do this when she was a toddler, dude.
Shut up.
Having a teenager?
I'm not a teenager. Shut up.
It's like Hiroshima here or something. That's not it. Is that funny? I think it's funny.
I don't know who Hiroshima is.
I don't know who Hiroshima is. Oh my god, I don't know who Hiroshima is either.
I didn't say Hiroshima. I said true.
That's racist. Beyond the ordinary. Card number 45. You are beyond the ordinary. And you're beyond the ordinary and beyond to infinity
That's not.
and
Or
back.
cheese.
Snotty cheese. Cheesy snot. At least you won't have to shave tomorrow.
Anyway.
Sandor, your hair grows back, Lily. Oh. She's like in her Kurt Cobain phase. She's in her Kurt Cobain phase.
Dead?
No! That's rude.
It's true.
He's not dead. He's right here with us. Oh, yeah. Okay. Beyond the ordinary, the mystical.
I am beyond the ordinary and mystical.
You are mystical.
Mystical.
Ineffable.
Oh god, it's on my sweater.
A part of life. Trusting in the invisible world without understanding it.
You don't understand me either.
You don't understand me. See, you are a teenager. You say, you don't understand me. Okay. Ew, I think I got like something. It was spit. It's fine.
No, it was gum.
Recognizing that some things cannot be known in advance and are meant to be grasped intellect
Oh.
are not meant
That
to be
pulled my
grasped.
nose hairs out.
See, I told you wouldn't have to shave. And are not meant to be grasped intellectually.
I
You-
farted.
Awareness that everything is as it should be, even if it doesn't make sense. Oh my gosh, okay, you're really...
Really what?
That last nerve thing, where, you know, I'm about to start saying all your names instead of just one. Can you hear the seagulls outside?
Mm-hmm.
You think chickens are hard, eh, Canna Bear? Wouldn't you rather have 30 chickens now?
At least you don't have to clean up my food.
At least I don't have to clean up her poop. You're right, you are advantageous. Beyond our ordinary worlds, defined by our
I am
memory,
beyond the ordinary world.
our intellect, our five senses, is a mystical... It's a mystical realm of beauty, magic, and extraordinary potential. This is the spiritual realm,
Filling it up.
the quantum reality. I know, Trace, it's gonna fall on the floor soon. I just hope it doesn't fall when it's all like raggy, long
hair.
strings.
I'll put it in your hair.
You know what? That's not even a funny joke to make because, yeah, no. This place doesn't operate under the same laws that we're used to, but rather it has its own way of working that is perfect, though hard for us to understand. When you want to know what is to come, the nature of something, or where you're heading, it's natural to turn to a trusted oracle and expect some kind of answer that will inform your view on how things are, how they might be, or how they should be. Sometimes this is not possible. The elements cannot be named because they are not in place yet. Things are still in flux, so you cannot know. And you might not never be meant to know. Exactly. And we are in a collective timeline flux right now. Things cannot make sense to you if the people that are meant for you in your timeline are still living in a fluctuating paradigm of things that still need to be like hit the mark of some tower moments, for example, or life events. Lily, okay, you're really gross. Enough. This is like so close to the one time where you're gonna be, you're right, Mom. Like you're so close to the edge of it and doing something really stupid. Can you please throw that out, Lily?
Okay. One more time.
One more time. No matter how hard you try to understand why something happened or how or when it will happen, now is the time to surrender to not knowing. The mystery is a mystery because it's at present unknowable and as yet unmade. Even its potential is impossible to understand. Like, oh, Lily, come on.
It's so strong.
It's so gross. I want you to stop. Enough. Throw it out and cover it with something so that it doesn't all of a sudden mysteriously fall on the floor, please. Where we're at right now, collectively, this has never happened. It's a type of collective shift this way. Whether people want to acknowledge that it's happening or not, it is. And with the collective flux, it's not possible to look ahead. And I saw this years ago where those of us that have the sight were asked years ago to stop trying to look ahead, because the more that we try to look ahead a certain way, we're changing potential timelines by, especially when we're looking ahead, predicting it with other people. And you know what I mean? Like there's certain things that cannot be known right now. So going to pay for a service for somebody to go look at that is actually not in your higher benefit because the timelines aren't in place. And looking into the timelines doesn't actually serve a greater good. It lacks faith. It lacks surrender. It lacks the respect of others' free will to be really, really, really like, boom. Black or white, source perspective of it, right? John back. I did 2 laps, potty break, recliner, and back in recliner. Thank you. Your voice is great company, Genevieve. Merci. Do you still have the gum?
No.
Promise.
It's in garbage.
Okay. Do you have any left on your like face? Because there was some like little white marks under your nose earlier.
No, I wash my face.
Okay. Canna-Bear house sitting. The new ranch. 78 chickens. Roar. The greenhouse has automatic vents that open when beeswax gets hot. It's really cool. Giant fig trees. They're starting to ripen. Right now they're starting to ripen. Have you guys had had frost yet, Canna-Bear? Alice in Alberta, Canada, 3 feet of snow. 3 feet of snow. Koi fish. There is always enough. The koi fish who grows big within a small pond reminds us that within each of us is the potential for prosperity. It's card number 369. The law of abundance ensures that prosperity is our natural state, so regardless of temporary outer conditions, you can call in prosperity and magnetically attract the opportunities and abundance you need. The message of Koi Fish Spirit is to begin to generate wealth within, with deliberate intention, no matter how small your pond might seem, and appreciate abundance wherever you see it. Do not underestimate what you have and who you are. Hey, Blue. Kismet Cat Newman G. Just stopping in to spread some love, hugs, and farts. Take what you can use. Roar, thank you. Love you, sweetie. Whoa. From what you hear? So what are you, like a couple hours away from where you were before? Or less? It doesn't take much of a... Sometimes like where the temperature change is different is only like a half an hour. Though it's the way it is here in Ontario or even, well, everywhere. Right? You can live somewhere and then it's like only half an hour away where the belt of the temperature is different. Canna-Bear, we're by the Spanish Peaks, high elevation. It's a green area. Indian summer goes on until December, from what I hear. Windy as fuck. Oh, yeah. The wind, eh? Or Kismet, by the abundance. I have an abundance of rocks to pack, and by that I mean crystals. Yeah. In the last years, I've left some of my favorite rocks, like legit rocks behind. And even some crystals, like just not a lot, but still, because I was just so sick of moving them. Like sometimes it just makes me like, oh my gosh, right? Like how when you have a rock that's this big, it's freaking heavy, right? So, oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. Ooh, 4 hours. Yeah, that's a heck of a difference for that terrain, eh, Canna-Bear? Right on. 4 hours south here, more in the mountains. Whoa. Cool. Kismet, hubby asked me to keep my boxes of rocks on the lighter side. All the punniness in his statement. Yeah. Well, my go-to last year when we moved, especially because we moved super fast, like we went from the landlord telling us months ahead that, somebody might come look at the building someday. Then all of a sudden to, yeah, it might happen. Then to, oh yeah, next week at this time, is it okay if we come in for not even 10 minutes? They just want the basic, right? I was like, okay. What does that mean? Oh, it's fine, it's fine. It can't go fast. Deals like this don't go that fast. And then they've looked at the building and yeah, they want it, and by December 27th. And it's like, but it's like the 10th or the 12th of December. I was like, yeah, it's no big deal. You got plenty of time. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, plenty of time. Not even a full 2 weeks. I swear. Oh my god. So I would put like rocks with like a bunch of clothes or like Lily stuffies or something like that. But what that did was that made it that there's no relief boxes where, oh, this one's really light, because there's like fucking rocks jammed in everywhere or something. I never realized how many nests or branches that I accumulate either until I move, right? Like the nests that I bring in the house or just the odd branches is like, oh shit, right? Oh, can of beer. I'm not moving though, just helping for now. Yeah, cool experience to have. That's awesome, can of beer. Spice things up a little bit. Kismet, yeah, we've been looking when we received a timer. Now I'm in the hang time waiting on the T's to be dotted and the I's to be crossed. Roar, cross-eyed. Me's cross-eyed a little bit. The more tired I am, the more that I am, to be honest, but yeah, no kidding, eh? Okay, I need more water. And then I'm going to read the card that I grabbed. Bless you. I'll come squeeze you.
No.
Okay. Oops. I see the word blue. Trace, is that a blue belt or a tie on your chair? It's ties, sweetie. So I haven't made pouches in a long time, but that doesn't mean I won't. And I found a bunch of ties the other day. One of them's even brand new. I have a tie collection and fetish, and it's not because I got a thing with dudes with ties at all. It's for the crafting aspect, that it's like a ribbon. It makes the perfect handle on a pouch purse. I love this one so much. I know exactly what I want to do with it. You can't see super good probably with the screen. I don't know. My brightness is down, so my screen lasts longer. My battery, I mean. But it's got snowflakes in it. It's got snowflakes in it. And am I going to beat it? I'm going to marry it with leather to make a purse or pouch, whatever. And I fucking could not help myself. This one was just like perfect. Just the blue. Just the blue. Right? And then this one is pretty funky. So yeah, I was kind of pissed though, because usually at a thrift shop, yeah, this blue, Trace? Oh my gosh, it's the ultimate. This is part of the colors at my wedding. I didn't do much fancy, but this part was part of the colors. Yeah, I do. I make pouches. So I'll go get one. The tie becomes the handle. Like it's not a handle, is it? What's pouch? Purse. What's purse terminology? I don't know. It's not a handle. Like what you hold the purse strap. The purse strap. Duh. It's not a handle. It's a strap. Strap. Yeah. So this is. I made the. I don't know how many years ago. This has a lot of wear and tear. Like I literally carried it around for years. My sister laughed at me once. She's like, Michelle, that's the kind of purse that just stays up on like as a decoration. And maybe I would even take it out. I wouldn't even take mine out once a year that I made for her. I was like, what do you mean? Like I've been using this every day to see, is it gonna like handle wear and tear? Can somebody actually use it? Like I've thrown this in the back seat or the front seat of a car and done everything with it. Brought it to the beach, right? Can it last? So yeah, the tie is like the masculine, then the beads is like the feminine, and then the leather goes and grabs like mama, Gaia, mother. But yeah. So I have definite projects in view, and when I say in view is I gotta get my ass doing them. So I've left the ties out as get your ass into it, and I haven't yet. Hey, Dirty Rotten. How's it going, dude? Thanks for coming in. Hi, Mr. Hugh. How's it going, dudes? Double dudes at the same time. Hey, Pearl Jones. How's everything going, sweetie? A strap purse, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, comfy straps, exactly, Blue. I hate when it's like awkward and it doesn't feel good, or it's not like strong enough, or if it's too thin and it digs into you. Whoop whoop. Okay, so I had excuse me, I had chosen a crystal card. Selenite is the card. Chase, I call that a hobo bag. Rar. Yeah, especially some of the other ones that I got for real without the beads. It makes a difference when there is beads or when there's not. Yeah, that bag had a beadwork on it too. That's why my sister was like shocked that I would walk around with the beadwork. But the beadwork, I hadn't, I had glued it on, but I left it out in the rain and then it fell off. So this was on the purse. All right, not the pink thing, but this is how the purse originally was. So the beadwork, I've not put it back on because I don't want it on. But this is what was on it. The reason I made the pouch was to have something to put this on. Right? This is called Water Dreams. I did this when Standing Rock was at its pivotal. At its pivotal stand. The turquoise is from Arizona. Arizona. Kismet says, gee, I started packing my selenite today. Sync. Okay, now I'm really going. Yeah, I get it. Thanks, Trace B. Thanks, Dirty Rotten. Doing good, Mr. Hugh? Right on, Sandor. Love you too, dude. Getting ready for bed. It's 10 o'clock here. Yeah. Good night, dude. Thanks for coming in today. Selenite. Liquid light. Fluidity. Flexibility. Illumination and clarity. Raising your vibration. When selenite spirit appears, its message to you is to keep moving past your challenges. Your sight's always on raising your vibration. To be like liquid light, illuminating, fluid, and flexible. For even the earth and her rocks and stones and crystals change and reveal more of themselves over time. Selenite's spirit message is that whatever the pace of the change, you must yield your expectations about how things should be so that you can discover the beauty in how things are evolving. The pace stands out, Trace B. No matter the pace of the change, yield your expectations about how you think things should be so you can discover the beauty in how things are evolving. Like liquid light flowing around an obstacle, you have the capacity to move more freely than you realize. A new perspective can help you to see that. You don't have to be stopped in your tracks. Be flexible in your thinking. There's more wisdom in the universal consciousness than in your own individual mind, and it's always available to you. The way out of the old is to enter the unknown without maps or well-defined familiar paths. When I was totally in flow earlier and just like not even caring if I didn't make sense and if nobody understood what I was decoding, it's part of the flow that was coming out of me, is that we can't know how to do what we have to do because it's never been done before. We're the ones charting the map out. We have nothing to look at, nothing to base. And often for us on a certain path, no matter how many reflections we find of ourselves, there's something about us that's a little bit off the beaten path a bit more. And there's not a reflection, a mentor, or somebody doing it already. And right? And it's even more like surreal because within finding reflections, there lacks the reflection of understanding that, hello, no, we're not all supposed to be feng shui and do this and that this way. Right? That's it. Exactly, Dawn. It's impossible to know what you do not yet know. And the whole paradigm shift that we're going through collectively is that it has never been done. We are inversing and flipping everything. We are rewriting scripts for humanity with everything we say and do. And sometimes they're new and sometimes they're not. All right? What the newness, there's a difference. You know when you're writing new scripts than when you're following the old one and you're like, what am I doing following this old script, right? I don't know. Whoa. The way out of old patterns is to enter the unknown without the map or the well-defined path. Surrender the fear and know that the conscious universe is here to provide you with clarity and guide you through the unexpected twists and turns. Relationships offer us the opportunity to deepen our love and to trust and to experience personal transformation, because wanting to make a relationship work can be the key that releases your beliefs about how other people ought to act and how very right you are at all times. Selenite Spirit calls you to bring your light and shine it on your truth. Be more flexible, though, so that even when obstacles seem to be blocking you from love, you recognize your ability to become fluid and move around them. The conscious universe wants you to have the relationships that you desire. You're being called to raise your vibration, put energy into what you do instead of what you put your energy into what you do want instead of what you don't want. Look at other people from another angle. Try to understand their point of view. Listen more, speak less. This movement can shift everything, and it helps them to see you from a different angle as well. Exactly. When you actually begin to listen more and to speak less, you're not emulating the speech patterns of others, and you're truly listening. So sometimes that actually can, like, boom, bring people into the actual, like, I'm being listened to. What I am saying in accordance to anything? Does it even make sense? Like, people are so busy filling up space, yapping, small talk or bullshit or whatever, gossip all the time, right? That once, you know what I mean? Like, all of it, once you realize that you're doing that, right? Something shifts in the room. Magic of love can take many forms, all of which help us to heal from old patterns that keep us stuck and unable to move forward in our purpose. Meditating with selenite brings purity to our thoughts by clearing contaminants or clutter caused by beliefs, our own beliefs, or by those of others. Selenite clears our energy as well as the energy of other crystals, and it never needs cleansing itself. This is an optimal stone to have in a healing room, as it can assist keep the space free of unwanted energies. Dirty Rotten, why it's so important we know the truth about where we come from. If we don't know where we've been, we have no idea where we're going. To a certain level, I fully resonate with what you say, Dirty Rotten. But on another level, like the letting go, because it is not about where we've been and how things have always been done. It's about what's the potential and possibilities of where we could go as humanity with things that have never been done, right? And the simplest things, such as like true kindness, true empathy, and compassion, right? If the programs of the competition and duality were completely taken out of the, right? Where would we be at as a collective? Where will we be at? Where are we at, right? Yeah. There's a shedding to the layers of the past by when you know and you accept it, then it is. It's ready to move on and build more, better, right? Yes, Dawn, go with the flow. Yeah. I find that the inversion of what's often, some of the reflection of what I see happening is that, certain people that were able to do certain things, it's like the opposite that you're asked to do, to be or to embody or to honor of yourself now. And so it's huge, right? Collectively, the flipping of all these scripts. I was watching a live stream last night and just a little bit of a talk about, children and parenting and stuff. And it's like, raising sovereign children is a whole other level than, do this because I told you so and because I said so and because I'm the mama and all that stuff, right? It's a whole other level. Sometimes I feel like there's so much focus in the spiritual community about adults healing their inner wounds and harnessing their inner masculine and their inner feminine and their inner child, that it's like, hello, just be it, do it, that's it. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't really care. Just came out. 24. Be your best self always. This card has been coming up a few times. The seahorse energy. 24. Be your best self always. Check in with yourself. How are you feeling at this moment? Are you being the person you aspire to be? Remember that you determine how you feel. You are constantly choosing to feel the way you feel. It's understandable. We are all humans, and there are times we don't feel 100%. And you drew this card to help you remember to access the highest levels of emotions now. Don't settle for less in your emotional journey. Do your utmost. Achieve more. Love more. Be your best. Thus, one who is skillful at keeping the enemy on the move maintains deceitful appearances according to which the enemy will act. He sacrifices something that the enemy may snatch at it. Get to the root of the problem. If someone is unaccountably angry with you, think about why that might be. They might be maintaining deceitful appearances, and they are angry about something that has nothing to do with you. Gently try and find out what it is, as they might well grab the chance. Your reward and theirs will be that you get to the root of the problem so that it can be sorted out. I've only had this deck for like, I don't know, I forget when I went to and I got it. I think it was last week, but this is the second or third time that this card comes out from a brand new deck. And it flows with the other card of the listen more and the speak less. Okay, so people are acting certain ways instead of reacting, like why, right? Why? Instead of reacting or even taking it personal, if somebody says something yucky, like why are they? And sometimes, like, literally just asking, like, why are you treating me like this? Why are you speaking in this tone? Why? Can bring somebody, like, boom, into their body of realizing, right? Especially the closer we are to people, the less respect there is when talking. Like, I mean, sucks balls, but it's the truth, right? So, just simply asking. And if you can't get the answer, then observing, you will get it. People are saying more because everything's in plain sight. Yes, it is, Canna Bear. Spackling a ceiling is like frosting an upside down cake. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'd rather frost a cake than a ceiling, though. I'd rather frost a cake than a ceiling. If your words of command are not clear and distinct, if orders are not thoroughly understood, then the general is to blame. But if his orders are clear and the soldiers disobey, then it's the fault of the officers. This is all based on the Art of War, by the way, which might sound weird for oracle cards, but I'm liking the flow of these. Communicate effectively. It's easy to think that someone understands what you're trying to say just because you understand it. But in all interactions, in people, on the phone, especially text and email, ensure that what you're saying is clear, distinct, and understood. Give examples. Think carefully about your words. Words matter. Ask them what they think you have said to avoid errors in communication. Yeah, months ago, almost last year, I had a conversation with someone, and I thought I had said things a certain way, and I was really proud of myself for real. Like, I expressed myself so much, and I thought it was so clear. And then somehow, I don't know how, but it was more like I said, like, well, are you sure you understand what I was saying? Like, recap, what was I saying? And then when it was said back to me, it was like, okay, yeah, yeah. And then it was like, no, 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 no. That's not what I meant about a certain thing. But by then it was too late. The person had already imprinted their mind with, this is what she means. That ain't fuck all what I meant. And then when it got come back and been, said the recap, this is what you meant, and it was like, no, no, and then explaining myself, but seeing I call it the glazed donut, when the eyeballs glaze over, and it doesn't matter, somebody's still looking straight at you, they're not listening anymore, they've gone into their ego, another dimension, their reptilian, whatever, the glazed donut, like there's a glaze that happens on the eyeballs, for fuck's sakes, right, where you're in a communication and the glaze comes, the more that the frequency changes. So you can be in the middle of a flow with somebody and the eye contact is there and you're seeing each other's highest selves in that moment. Doesn't mean it is your highest self at all times, but speaking. But then when the connection like separates and then like it's not the same, there's a glaze, like the eyes change. For me, anyways. And it's that thing where, is it the discernment of my visual, seeing the energy? So it doesn't matter after what's being said of the words, the energy has shifted, right? Trisby, is it a pineapple upside down cake? It's a really big upside down cake, says Canterbury. Roar. Loves pineapple upside down cake. Vanilla cake with pineapple. Thanks for coming in, dude. Appreciate you. Have a super fantastic day, everyone. Much love. Aim high. Roar. Yes, aim high. Thank you, Genevieve. Right on. Have an awesome Thursday. I know it's earlier for you. I don't even know what time it is for me anymore. 15:16 Eastern Time. Life is much better, Delaney. Change the luck, say baby girl. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. Dog. Dog. How much is that doggy in the window? Can you hear the train? Train. Dog spirit. Hey, doggy. Divine service. How can you serve yourself better? Dogs bring unconditional love, and they teach us how to strengthen bonds, open up, and receive love. They're deeply clairsentient beings, feeling when they're needed. They come to help and heal certain aspects of your heart. This is their service. Right on, Delaney. Gotta go get ready for a personal reading. A friend is coming over. Right on. Enjoy. Loves you, sweetie. The dog asks, how can you be of service to yourself and others? This could be with words of support, a helping hand, a smile or a hug. Reach out to someone with love, and that love is sent back to you tenfold. It's important that we give and receive love to know what it feels like and to expand and open our hearts in new ways. The dog is loyal, loving, reliable, and selfless, qualities he wishes you to be more conscious of mirroring every day. Radiate unconditional love to all creatures and people we share the earth with, and our planet will ascend to a unity heart much faster. Yeah. That's the thing, eh? Is it just me or does it seem just a little too fucking simple? Right? Radiate unconditional love to all creatures and people, and the earth and the planet will ascend to a unity heart faster. Like, I mean, that's it. That's it. It sounds very simple to me. It sounds very simple to me to have like love, unconditional. Fuck. Yeah. Little doggy has pink walls too. Oh my gosh. And the jar with the flowers. I can't help it. Oh, sirens are like popped. Yes, it is. It is really just that simple. It really is. It really is. I need a break. I'm gonna just move around a little bit. Knocking out my front door. Oh my gosh. Roar. Oracle of the Hidden Worlds, Lucy Cavendish. Card number 2. The Path of the Gods. Decisions, meetings, and future plans. You are now being given a glimpse of a place where the gods dwell and meet, play, and enjoy. Within this painting, you will see 2 ethereal beings, fairies of light, meeting in a dance in a field that lies before a great palace. They have followed a long path to arrive here, and now they know the moment has come to receive their mission in the world. And so is it with you too, my friend. My nose is itchy at the same time as I read that. Within the valley are held the meetings and parliaments where the decisions and ideas are discussed and debated until conclusions are reached and new wonders enter the world of the humans, or it remains beyond the veil, hidden in the sacred place. Now you are in the process of deciding whether you will be moving ahead with a new venture or project, one which will see you enter into a closer relationship with another person. This connection will be easeful and good and blessed by the gods who watch over such things. A little divine intervention has come your way, and the creative process will be driven by moments of sheer inspiration, where ideas born in the other worlds will come to you for their transition into reality. Ground all that you do. Earth the sublime energies moving through you. Make friends along the way and welcome the allies to your quest. Discuss and learn, share ideas, and wonder how to translate the imagined into the possible. Make this a dance, and those who have sent you this mission will rejoice. As always, you are free to choose whether this part will be yours. But when the time comes and the possibility approaches, the energy from the hidden worlds will be there to support you as you work to bring forth this beautiful energy into the world of humans. Dawn, morning, nap time. Great time, Genevieve. Thanks for being here, sweetie. See you later, alligator. Have a super nap. Enjoy. Dream time is real time. So much is coming through right now. It is. And the two merging and just being so, like, just so happy to be in the field. And I can't help it. The field, the mountains are just the field of dreams. I got my one little wheat piece here that grew for me, right? I had been in a pity party that I didn't get to drive all summer, and I never saw a wheat field. I never saw shit around us. And then one day I looked down and my one little piece of barley was growing beside me. One, right? One little dude. I was like, okay, everything happens for a reason. A whole fucking summer since February, not able to like do certain things. Oh, there's a greater good. There's a greater good. Back to a little bit more animal energy. I can't help it. I haven't held it up today, my little dude. A little bit blue truck action. A bit of square body action. And I got two little dudes in front of me. The other one is Calgary Flames. I don't know if that's a sync for anybody. Calgary Flames. But yeah, they're just both. And then I got both. A trinity. I got a trinity of vehicles kind of staring at me. The blue truck, the Jeep, and the Hummerish. I don't know why. I don't know why. It gives me shivers, so hey. Might as well share it. Cat Spirit. Roar. The last time the dog card came out, the cat card came out as well. Different decks, different cards. It was the opposite last time. So this deck, this dog card, and then this deck, this cat card, but they both came out in the opposing, not long after each other. So that dog energy and then the cat energy, the canine and then the feline, right? Dog, loyalty, the cat, claim your independence. Yeah, gives me shivers too. Roar. Good, Trace. I just broke a random twig. That's okay. Everybody's got a random twig on their desk, right? Fuck yeah. Dog. Number 13. Cat Spirit. What time is it? Something's happening somewhere. 15:29. Something's happening somewhere. 13, Cat Spirit, claim your independence. When cat spirit meows, she's calling you to claim your independence and allow for some space between you and others in your life. The only way you can grow in your relationships now is to have that healthy sense of self-respect and self-worth. When you walk with dignity, knowing who you are, self-aware and willing to grow, trusting the value you bring, the world will mirror back to you that in kind. When you say no to codependency and enmeshment, you live and you let live, and you practice taking the risk as you wander into new territory, the cat rejoices. She is here to urge you to let your independent spirit roam free. It's going to read the protection message as well. This might be the time you're facing some unpredictable situations. Are you hesitant to take a risk? Too cautious to jump into something new because you fear you can't trust yourself? Cat Spirit is saying, go for it. You will land on your feet. If nothing seems to be according to plan, there's no reason to worry. The Cat Spirit loves to mix it up, and these seeming upsets are actually going to bring the wondrous and unexpected opportunities you crave. Get ready to pounce. You might be called to jump into something new at a moment's notice. At this time, your instincts are keen, your intuition is sharp. Remember, temporary failures lead to spectacular success, so just embrace the adventure. You are sure-footed, and you can trust yourself. The ginger cat. The fact that the cat is adorned, okay? Like, it's a little cheesy even, right? The cat's got wings. The cat's got, like, a headdress. Like, the cat's got a third eye crystal. That's a lot of bling, kitty, right? That's a lot of bling. You GBBG? Sea Otter 18, transformation. Transformation is a true constant when we allow it. We can change our future when we learn from our past. We should only try to transform ourselves and not someone else, as this is against free will. Do not judge others too quickly or harshly, and relax a little and rise. Carried wind. Is the goddess. Hestia, home. Card number 21, Hestia, home. Being at home in your own skin is what the Greek goddess of the hearth, Hestia, offers you today. When you're in alignment with your truest self, it's like everything you do suddenly just fits and feels right. Now's the time to look into your domestic environment. Make sure you're surrounded by beautiful things that have special, positive meanings for you. Cleaning, tending house, take care of simple things, chop wood and carry water. The answers of the big questions just come to their own accord when you're focused on the small tasks. Hestia reminds you, when you're at home in yourself, you're at home in the world. I'm gonna do a couple random, like, just flow of cards, and then I'm gonna be done the stream unless some sort of, like, momentum comes up. I'm gonna be done. blue, this Into the Blue, the pink, purpley, and then the next card being like that blue. Rawr, love that. The blue, I just was holding up the blue truck. Mama Killa with that blue energy and those eyes. Do no harm, take no shit. I swear. Mama Killa, the moon. 32, 3 and 2 is 5. Mama Killa, the Incan goddess of the moon, presides over the power of cycles and seasons. The moon rules the night sky, returning full 13 times in a year. The ancients marked the time by the moon to know when to plant, when to harvest, when to store food, and when to celebrate fertility. Right now, you're invited to see what's familiar and decide whether you need to improve on it or leave things as they are. The answer to your inquiry can be found in the timing of things and the cycles that you're in. You can apply the idea of natural cycles to relationship, creative projects, personal growth, and more. If you're honest with yourself, you will see there's no way to control cycles. You just use the creative energy they offer to help you. If your relationship is unclear yet brimming with potential, you might turn to the new moon energy that shows up in the spring cycle of life. In that case, you just need to allow the relationship to grow naturally and be clear with your intentions. When your outer world seems to be slowing down, with obstacles rising up and temporarily blocking your every move, do not put up resistance. Take advantage of the need to rest and recalibrate your intentions as you wait for cycles to change. No matter what, like the cycles of the moon, there's a divine order to everything that's happening in your life right now. And once you know this, the goddess Mama Killa welcomes you into her divine moon dance of co-creation. Lâcher prise. J'abandonne mes inquiétudes entre les mains de Dieu et je retrouve ma liberté. Dieu est en moi et partout autour de moi. Il m'apporte ce qu'il y a de plus favorable pour mon âme. Jamais il m'abandonnera. Il m'envoie ses anges pour m'aider et il me supporte dans chaque de mes épreuves. Je suis sans crainte car le meilleur est pour moi. Lâcher prise, let it go. Lâcher prise. J'abandonne mes inquiétudes entre les mains de Dieu et je retrouve ma liberté. Dieu est en moi et partout autour de moi. Il m'apporte ce qu'il y a de plus favorable pour mon âme. Jamais il m'abandonnera. Il m'envoie les anges pour m'aider et il me supporte dans chacune de mes épreuves. Je suis sans crainte car le meilleur est pour moi. Meditate, Buddha. And I'm going to leave it at that. Love you guys. Thank you so much for an awesome stream. And I will catch you later, alligators.